All right, good morning, everyone. We are going to call the Committee on Public Safety, Judiciary, and Homeland Security to order at 11:04. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Peterson Mayberry,
Thank you.
Commissioner Clemente,
Here.
Commissioner Ahmad,
Present.
Commissioner Dobb,
Here.
Chair Garza.
Here.
You have a quorum present.
All right, next item, please.
B, Chair's remarks.
All right, just wanted to welcome our new colleague, Commissioner Ahmad, to the committee. So welcome. Next item, please.
C, approval of the August 12, 2026 meeting minutes.
All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Dobbs, supported by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry. Please vote on your tablets.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Next item, please.
D, unfinished business. There is none listed.
Next item.
Item 1, under new business, forwarding a report comparing the results from fiscal year 2024 to 25 to fiscal year 2025-26 on all county-owned vehicles under the Sheriff's Authority that are being taken home, used outside of Wayne County and municipality location, and the reason the vehicles are being taken home and used outside of Wayne County.
All right, welcome, Ms. Terry.
Good morning, Commissioners. How are you?
Good morning.
Okay, so I'm reporting for the August 1st take-home vehicles for as of August 14th, we actually have 59 total take-home vehicles, which 2 are shared and 3 vehicles are currently out of service right now.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments from commissioners on this item?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Commissioner Ahmad.
do you know if are they allowed to take it out of state?
No, it should not be out of state.
Because we had that issue one time in the city, and
Mhm.
I came up with a resolution not to allow them to take it out of state.
Mhm.
Somebody got into a car accident, and it's been a lawsuit since. So
Wow.
I think we need to make sure that I think it's for risk management, probably just to make sure if they're allowed or not.
So I would think if it's a situation that requires where they would have to go out of state, that would be covered before it even took place. But normally they're within the county that they're living in, where the vehicle is, or Wayne County.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any additional commissioner comments or questions on this item? All right. Thank you, Ms. Terry.
Thank you.
I'll take a motion and second on this item. All right. We have a motion by Commissioner Dobbs and second by Commissioner Clemente. Please vote on your tablets.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item 2, requesting commission approval of Amendment 2 to the fiscal year 2022 Sexual Assault Kit Initiative Grant Agreement with the U.S. Department of Justice, Office of Justice Programs, Bureau of Justice Assistance.
All right. Welcome, Mr. Guerrero.
Good morning. Tony Guerrero, Chief of Legislation, Grants and Community Relations for Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy. I'm here to actually address 3 items, 2, 3, and 4. But as to number 2, we wanted to make certain that all we are asking the committee and the commission is to approve amendment number 2 to extend the period through September 30th of 2027. It's currently ending September 30th of 2026. This and the other 2 that are going to follow are just perfect examples of how our prosecuting attorney goes after grants in order to not put an additional strain upon the general fund. This particular grant covers the cost of 7 full-time Wayne County Sexual Assault Task Force detectives. And there's no county match required. This is $1.5 million to cover those 7 full-time sexual assault kit detectives. I'm happy to answer any questions that there may be on this particular item.
Thank you, Tony. Any comments or questions from commissioners on item number 2? All right. Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just wanted to commend the prosecutor's office. We talked about that with the grants, but also I know this a while ago, there was a lot of media attention around this, and we have really chumped on this number to reduce the amount of kids now that are still in a position to have to go through. So do we see the backlog? That number is much lower. So are we looking to get to ground zero with this? And then will the grant support the time frame required for us to get to ground zero with this, to have gone through all the backlog kids?
Great questions, Commissioner. I'm not certain whether or not this $1.5 million grant is going to take us right through the end.
Okay.
But the process is one that I can oversimplify it. Basically, what we do, the kits are tested. All of the sexual assault kits have been tested. Now we're going through the process of trying to match the DNA to find who the perpetrators are,
Okay.
so we can bring them to justice. And Madam Prosecutor is always happy to say that through her efforts, we were able to determine that one serial rapist was in 39 of our 50 states. We think, and this is just conjecture, we think that the ultimate perpetrator may be a truck driver because of the way this has shaken out. But we're doing the best we can to process all of them. You'll see, as I indicated to you before, I'll send you a copy of the, when it comes through, it'll be the August
Okay. Just a report.
report,
Mhm.
yes. And you will see that the numbers keep going down,
Mm-hmm.
which is great, but I've got to give my boss another kudo, and that is she developed this model, and this model is being used across the entire United States. I mean, this isn't just here.
So, and thank you, Tony. Through the chair, the final wrap up. So we're looking to extend this through only of September of 2026. Is that where the grant will take us to that point?
No,
Or is this 2027?
27.
27, I'm sorry. For the 7 full-time detectives, that'll take us to that point.
That'll take us to that.
And if we're in a
point, yes.
position where there are additional grant dollars, then we'll see this again. That will continue to take us if we need it.
She's already chasing them down.
I figured so much.
I mean, I can only tell you the truth.
Yes.
This one specifically, she's already looked at this saying, okay, how do we get
Try to
this
extend it.
extended? Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thanks, Tony.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any additional Commissioner comments or questions on item number 2? All right, we'll take 2, 3, and 4 together. So, Tony, if you want to go to item 3.
I'd be happy to, Commissioner. Thank you. Item number 3 is, again, we're asking merely for an extension of the time period for amendment number 2. We'd like to take the time period on this through September 30th of 2027. And we advise you that the total amount of this grant is just under $600,000. It's $599,988 with no county match. This funds 2 assistant prosecuting attorneys. It will maintain an upgrade of the CIU, the Conviction Integrity Unit in our office, and anticipating questions that are going to come up, the cost of conducting a sentinel review. Everybody wants to know what a sentinel review is. Well, sentinel review is a very deep dive into a case that we've already adjudicated. And it is important for us to maintain the integrity of the process and the integrity of the office. So a sentinel review is really a very, very fixed review of what had been done in this particular case, how it was done, how it was communicated, etc. All of these things to make certain that we haven't made a mistake. I mean, essentially, we're looking at somebody's freedom based upon our review through the Conviction Integrity Unit. I'm happy to answer any questions about this one because the next one is a little more complex.
Got it. Any Commissioner questions or comments on item number 3? Right? Hearing none, you can go on to the next one, Tony.
Thank you. We're asking for an extension on the local prosecutor support grant agreement between Wayne County and the Michigan Department of Treasury. The amount is staggering. It's $13,141,432 with no county match. This is to support the hiring of prosecuting attorneys, detectives, victim advocates, and support staff for our office to be able to reduce the backlog that's on our assistant prosecutors. Seriously, our assistant prosecutors are tasked with basically cases approximately 50 each when they should only be at 15 each. We want to extend the term on this one. The fiscal year 2024 term will go through September 30th of 2029. The fiscal year 2025 term would go through September 30th of 2029. And I apologize. I believe that's it.
Okay.
This is one that exigent approval was granted by the Madam Chair, and we're very grateful for that. We're asking for your recommendation to the full commission to implement this. And again, I will answer any questions that there may be.
All right. Any questions from commissioners on this item?
Mr. Chair.
Yeah, Commissioner Ahmad.
Sir, do you know how many jobs that would be, like how many people would be hiring under that grant?
Under this grant here,
Correct.
I can't give you a quantity figure, but I can tell you our target is we'd at least like to get 40 to 50.
40 to 50.
And Commissioner, it's difficult to answer because we're not just looking at assistant prosecuting attorneys. Here we're looking at assistant prosecutors, we're looking at detectives, we're looking at victim advocates and support staff. So all I can say is,
That's
I
why I
don't know
was
how she-
wondering, because it's gonna be different jobs, so different pay, and this should last till September 30, 2030, correct?
correct.
So that's, I guess, there's a lot of homework needs to be done just to make sure that the money should be enough.
Well, I can assure you, and the members of the committee, as well as the members of the full commission, prosecutor doesn't stop. As soon as we got this grant, we were already sniffing around for what's going to happen with this, what ones do we have available to us. And I'm just proud to repeat to all of you that here we are. We're looking at a little over $15 million in grants, which doesn't put a strain on the
County.
on the general fund. And we need the bodies. I mean, we need people to be able to work because crime doesn't stop.
Thank you for that outstanding job that you guys do. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. I'll take no credit. The credit goes all to Prosecutor Worthy.
Thank you. Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just had a question around the exigent approval. So this grant was actually active until October, right? I'm just wondering why it came before, why they didn't need that exigent approval before
We didn't
the
want
expiration date.
that was the main concern. We didn't want to lose the money.
Now, when was the expiration date?
It
It's
would have,
September 30th,
would have
right?
been September 30th.
Oh, just wondering because we have a couple committee meetings before
Yeah,
that
and we'll
date.
let Joe
Okay.
expound on that.
Joe Slazak, a policy analyst. The reason for the exigent was that there was an extremely fast turnaround time for the Michigan Department of Treasury to return literally just a few days.
Oh,
It had to be turned around fast, and
okay.
that's why.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Chair.
you, Joe.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any additional comments or questions on item 4? Okay. Can we read 3 and 4 into the record before we vote on them?
Item 3, requesting commission approval of Amendment 2 to a 2-year grant agreement with the U.S. Department of Justice, Office of Justice Programs, Bureau of Justice Assistance for the fiscal year 2023, upholding the rule of law and preventing wrongful convictions program grant award. And item 4, requesting commission approval of a fiscal year 2025 and fiscal year 2026 local prosecutor support grant agreement with the Michigan Department of Treasury, Revenue Sharing, and Grants Division.
All right, we'll take a motion for items 2, 3, and 4. We have a motion by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry for approval, supported and seconded by Commissioner Ahmad. Please vote on your tablets.
Yes, my screen is frozen.
Motion carried.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tony. All right, next item, please.
Item 5, requesting commission approval of a grant agreement with the Michigan Department of State Police, Emergency Management, and Homeland Security Division for the fiscal year 2025 Homeland Security Grant Program Operation Stone Garden Grant.
All right, I believe we have Mr. Nasser on line for this item.
Good morning. This is Ahmad Nasser, a finance manager for Wayne County Homeland Security Emergency Management. So this is request is to approve the grant agreement between us and the state of Michigan for the FY25 Stone Garden grant to give out funding for officers within Wayne County to guard the maritime border between us and Canada, which is the international border.
Okay, any questions, or comments from commissioners on this item? All right, we will, can we read in number 6, please?
Also, it's for us.
Item 6, requesting commission approval of an interlocal funding agreement with Macomb County to allow for reimbursement of Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management expenses under the 2025 Homeland Security Grant Program.
All right, Mr. Nasser.
Yes, so this is the FY25 USC grant, and this grant is used to fund the local police department within the 43 community in Wayne County, and purchase item to defend the nation against any terrorism act and anything that wrong that might go within the Wayne County.
Okay, any commissioner questions or comments on item number 6? Commissioner Dobb.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is a program that we've participated in for a number of years. Have we ever had any issues getting payment through Wayne County or through Macomb County? Getting
Not at all.
reimbursed?
Not at all. As long as the purchase fall under the terrorism nexus and the criterion set by that grant, we never had any problem. We just commit the purchase, we submit the reimbursement request with the proof of payment, and we get reimbursed with no deduction.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you,
You're very
Commissioner. Any additional commissioner comments or questions on this item? All right, we're taking items 5 and 6. We have a motion by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry, a second by Commissioner Dobb. Please vote on your tablets. Commissioner Peterson Mayberry is a yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give this one.
All right, next item, please.
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I'm not aware of any. Next item, please.
G, public comments.
All right. Okay, well, first we'll take the public comments online. If there's anyone online who'd like to make public comment, please unmute and do so at this time. Any emails received?
There are no emails.
All right, well now in the chamber, sir, if you'd like to come up to the table and make public comments. Just gonna help you out there.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, commissioners. I'm here before your Public Safety Committee because there is an issue of what I call crime that's going on, and the issue of safety, particularly safety of the women in Wayne County and Detroit. And I'm talking about the current sheriff, Raphael Ray Washington. I know the history of this serial sexual predator, Sheriff Washington. I worked in the Sheriff Department. I also worked for DPD for 30 years, prior to working 15 years for the Sheriff Department, retired from both. This behavior has gone unchecked for years, and now's the time. And I know there's civil litigation pending. There's been lawsuit prior that has been at the cost of Wayne County taxpayers. I'm a Wayne County taxpayer. And I realize that and know that there will be probably more lawsuits coming. And I say this is because I understand your positions as elected officials. Also Warren Evans, Kim Worthy, Kathy Garrett. I understand your lack of courage for speaking up about this issue. But I want you to know the citizens in this city, particularly at a time what's going on with this behavior that has disrespected and even touched women for years. I understand the civil litigation or the lawsuit and lawsuits that may come and the ones in the past, but it went beyond that. There should have been some criminal charges filed against for this, such as this behavior of touching, putting his hands on women. I understand why, because of the political connection and relationships, but that day is soon going to end. And I say that because as taxpayers, as even men in this community, and I must digress a little bit here and talk about, we had a sense of community when I grew up in the city of Detroit on the east side. And that sense of community is we loved, respected, and protected women in the 60s and the 50s. That doesn't exist today, but I can assure you that the citizens I talk to in the county, are not going to tolerate such behavior as Sheriff Washington has participated in previous years. So I just want to let everyone know that this is some activism in perpetual motion. In other words, it's going to continue to come until he's removed from office. And criminal charges should be filed for perjury. In that deposition,
Thank you,
there
Mr.
was
Crawford.
perjury.
I appreciate
Thank
your
you.
comments. Thank you. Any other public comments? Anyone in the chamber would like to make public comments? Please come up and do so at this time. All modes of public comment going once, twice. Public comments are now closed. Next item, please.
Adjournment.
Second.
All right, we have a motion for adjournment by Commissioner Peterson Mabry, supported by Commissioner Ahmad. We are now adjourned at 11:26.